Hey, I'm Sky, and today we're building a library. Inks is right, Delta music is really good. Today we're using Dark Sanctuary. Today was, I think, the first day where I completely changed plans while building. I started out wanting to do something like the library from the Minecraft stronghold, which I actually spawned in as a reference. That's why I'm off camera right now. This yellow is marking the main path through the room, which I think is what was ultimately giving me trouble. It's hard to make a room interesting to look at when there's a straight path through it without placing an obstacle directly in that path. After I moved the entrance to the corner, I decided not to make this an isolated room and instead to do a full building today. It probably would have turned out better if I had planned that from the start, because I've forced myself to build a 2-block center for the main part of the build. I hate 2-block centers with a burning fucking passion. This redwood flooring became an anchor for the rest of the palette, which, after a little tinkering, I decided to base on my other, much larger library build. Normally, I would opt for oak planks or other cooler options than jungle here, but the nice deep reds and browns accent the tones of the jungle planks here nicely. These beehives also help to accent them, and I'm using them as a slightly smoother version of oak planks. I'm keeping the interior of this build fairly simple, having just one long room and another smaller one, with little other than these bookshelves in the way of interior decoration. This is mostly because I didn't really feel like making an interior today, honestly. This roof turned out okay. I probably could have done better if I had planned more space around the building. The 2-block center messes with most of my usual roof styles because I like to have a line of the outline color going over the top. I guess I could have maybe used block display entities, but it would have been annoying to set up, and I'm still not used to building with block display entities even though I have them in Axiom. It is now time for my favorite hobby, which is, of course, blowing up my own builds. Here is the same idea as it was for the alley. I want to add some ruin to this build, and I want an element of randomness I couldn't replicate by hand. Here, it's not so much to add an element of nature, instead I'm using it to add an element of destruction to this build. I was thinking about the Nazi book burning, the rise of neo-fascism in today's world, and how the censorship of the internet and defunding of public education and other public resources mirrors that. I'm not a revolutionary writer. I'm a programmer and a builder. I can't tell you how to weather the coming storm, but I can try and tell you what I know. Find community wherever you can. You'll need friends in the coming days. Make backups and archives. Anything important to you, you should have at least 3 of. Try to use things that you can fix. There's a reason I play on Arch Linux. Be kind, be cunning, and be safe. As always, feel free to leave any comments, ideas, questions, or anything else in the comments. I'll see you guys tomorrow.